guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a video I am so excited about. I just got a pair of the Ugg Ultra Mini platforms, you guys, and it's something that I have obviously seen everywhere for a hot minute, and I am so excited to tell you guys about how much I have enjoyed these and my feelings on them compared to some of the Ugg dupes that I have already told you guys that I own. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop right on into things. Okay, so I know everybody and their mom about to think that I am bonkers, and I get that. But I didn't get these at Christmas or in the fall time. I did just get these in the spring. So yes, you can get yourself a pair of Uggs still, even though it was literally 60 degrees out today and it's March. So do not be worried. You should still be able to find some Uggs. You may not have as many options, but you should still be able to find some. So these came in this nice thick box, just the classic Ugg marketing that they always stick their Uggs in, and so it's a nice hefty box, which I do appreciate. I don't typically keep all of my shoe boxes, so the ones that I do want to have are the ones that are nice and thick and gonna protect the shoe. And so, you guys, how beautiful! Authentic Uggs right here. So I actually got these from Dillard's, and whenever I went in, they didn't have like every single color that you see everybody wear, but they had pretty much all of your classic basic neutral colors and a few bright ones here and there and some different options and styles. But the ones that I wanted were, of course, the Ultra Mini platforms. And those, I swear, they had way less colors. So if you're going with a classic Ugg, if you're going to have like a normal height on the top, or if you're going to have a normal bottom on it, it's definitely not going to be as hard to find the color you're looking for. But I think these, because they're just a newer option, they've been trendier. That was where the issue kind of came in, because obviously I'm getting them in the springtime. Again, y'all gonna think I'm crazy. I am the kind of person, though, I want to be cozy year-round, so I don't care if it's July and it's 100 degrees. If the house feels nice and cool and I'm not going to sweat like crazy, I will get my Uggs out. For me, it's a house shoe, it's a going-out shoe, it's an everything shoe. And so I have fallen in love with them, but there are some things that I do want to warn you of, just so that way you can know what you're getting into if you decide to spend the money, because it is a pretty penny for these shoes. So in, I believe it was my last video, I showed you guys the TikTok shop under $10 kind of little Ugg dupes, and as I stated before, those are not comfortable unless you want to get some kind of insert. Otherwise, they look so good, they look legit, okay? But I don't have any inserts in them at this very second, so the last time that I wore them, they were just not super duper comfortable. Understandable though for the price. And then I have the Walmart ones, which I also told you guys about, and they're the camel color, and they definitely look more like a house shoe. They've served their purpose, but again, for $20, it's great, but you can still tell a difference in the quality. And here's what I mean. I have a pair of Uggs. I'm not joking. I have a pair of Uggs that are over 10 years old. I still wear them. Are they beautiful? No. They have been worn out, but they have still been intact. Whereas the other Ugg dupes that I have, I'm not going to be able to consistently wear those for very long, and I know that. So if you're the kind of person that is like, I only want to invest in a shoe that costs a lot, if I know the quality's there and I'm going to get to wear this shoe for 5 to 10 years, girl, I can tell you from experience with the other ones that I have, you will absolutely be able to get your money's worth out of them. Now, one thing that was alarming to me, I hope the inside's not too dirty. I tried on the display because that was the only ones that they had in this color. And then I tried on the camel color that wasn't on display, and I could immediately feel a difference. So even though it was not the traditional size to have on display, you could 100% tell that just for the short while that it had been on display, people had already flattened it out. So it's not going to feel quite as fluffy as when you first put it on, which again, understandable. But for me, I'm like, I don't want to pay $160 full price for a noticeably different feel in my shoes. And so the guy was actually super nice. I went to Dillard's. Dillard's is where I also got them the last time. So if you're wondering where the heck can I try these on at, I don't want to buy them online, you can just go to Dillard's. They do only have them in whole sizes. So I just went ahead and sized up. I'd rather it be much more comfortable and be able to wear thick socks with it. The guy did state that they do not tend to stretch at all. So if you're kind of wondering if you're in between sizes like myself, make sure to size up. And so for me, I wanted this color so bad, but another thing that had me like a teeny tiny bit concerned is the fact that it's such a light color. Like you can literally see just from me stroking it, like little lines and stuff. So you can imagine, of course, my fear with the fact that I live around red clay and dirt and dogs, of course. And so for me, I wanted to know that they would be protected. My first pair of Uggs, I was able to get a protectant for it, and I definitely misused it and should have used it before I got the stains on it because I thought it was a cleaner, but it was a protectant, okay? They didn't have any. Cool thing was though, they have a machine at Dillard's that can actually go ahead and put protecting stuff on top of your shoe. My husband got a super nice pair of Chelsea boots that are like a nice black suede, super nice. But in both cases, we wanted to make sure that our shoes were going to be well taken care of, that if there was any stains, especially with what they're made out of, having any rain hit it, we didn't want it to affect the shoes if we're going to be paying pretty penny. So we both got the protectant done. All you have to do is ask the person that's there. They'll put it in this little machine. Very short, very fast, and you can get it redone, and you can even bring other shoes to go get it done to protect your shoes. So I could not recommend it enough. If you're going to spend $160 on the Ultra Ugg Minis, and spend even more if you want a taller Ugg, okay, 200 plus. If you are going to spend that much money on your Uggs and you're gonna get a light color like this, please put protectant on it. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, I want you to get your money's worth out of it. And genuinely, I don't know that I could have spent $160 and not gotten a protectant. It was like $7. Like, it's okay. But as I was saying, with the shoe being flattened out, I even asked my husband to just double check for me because I was like, I want to make sure that I'm not crazy on this, that this actually is flattened out, and it was. I ended up talking to the guy about it, and he was like, look, I can give you $16 off this $160 purchase. And I was like, you know what? I would still be able to get the color that I want and get a discount for the fact that there is a little bit of wear and tear to it. Eventually, as I wear them, they're going to wear down anyways. I'm like, deal. I can do that. I can do that. He did have to put mine in a different box for some reason, so you will see that this says 198, but this says 160. And that, again, that's just because he put a new tag on a different box. But I do believe that the Ultra Ugg Minis are supposed to be $160. I don't know if this is a shoe that they're going to keep 100% year round, or if they just have them like till they run out, whatever. But I did get the last color that they did have in this particular style, and I just love it. It's so much more updated. I was still the girl that was wearing my Uggs this past year and the year before that and the year before that, even when it wasn't trendy, honey, okay? But to me, this is just so much better, and it's not even just because it's trendy. I think that platforms are a million times more comfortable than just a regular shoe, because whenever your foot is hitting that ground, okay, over time, I'm sure you've noticed that if you're working or doing things, your feet are starting to kill you at the end of the day, because all of that weight and stuff that hits the ground, it sends that shock back up through the foot, okay? And so the best thing you can do is to have a nice thick sole on there, so that way your foot is not feeling everything coming back from the ground every time that you step. So that's why I couldn't recommend enough wearing something that A, has a good support, but B, also this right here. So there's not any like arch support or anything that I'm aware of built into the shoe, but to me the platform makes them so much more comfortable, and so I love it for that. I love the styling on the bottom. And the one last thing that I will say is again, because I wear these even when it's 60, 70 degrees outside, I do have hyperhidrosis and I do sweat, so I tried to put some foot powder in these Uggs. Why I didn't do that in my old ones and try that out first, I don't know. But I put it in here and it has literally hardened. And so now they're not really that soft at all because there's all that powder that's hardened on the inside. So do that at your own risk. That's what I'm gonna say, because I'm just kind of person, I don't spend a lot of money on things very often unless this is something that I know that I can keep in a perfect condition for years to come. Okay, and so that's the one thing that bugged me out. I don't know why I just stuck foot powder in there, but again, it's just nice and sleek. I love that the little Uggs sign and detailing is matching the shoe, but you can definitely still see that it is clearly authentic. This helps you pull the shoe on. I love any kind of shoe that has this right there. And so for me, these are super duper comfy. They match everything, and as long as you get the protectant on it, I would say 100% recommend. These are a shoe that I have looked into getting for so long, and I wanted to make sure that I got the right color. Definitely wanted to get the Ultra Mini Ugg platforms just because they look so cute. You can chunk them on with literally anything, okay? I put them with so many different outfits, and to me, they're adorable. I don't care how many people say the Uggs are ugly. I think it's so freaking cute, okay? But I love the coloring, and again, for me, it was the fact that it's the platform on there that just really sold it for me. And the fact that they're Ultra Mini, I used to think, why the heck would people buy those? But not only is it cheaper, also, you really can get away with wearing them more into the spring. When you get a light color like this, you get them where they're shorter, they're not all the way up the leg with the fur hanging out. You know what I mean? Now, these lines were already in here, like you can literally feel it. And look how cute my nails are. I literally need to go ahead and get them replaced, but they look like little Easter eggs, so I'm gonna wear them for Easter. Just had to show that. But anyways, these little lines were made into the shoe, and so that's not something that I did through wear and tear. So that is one thing I will say. I think depending on the color you get, you will see these lines. So if that's not a look for you, you might want to go with black or something else. But this was the color that I got. Super happy with it, you guys. And so if you want to see a comparison video of these shoes with other dupes, or maybe like I need to purchase a $70 pair to really compare them, not like a $10 pair from TikTok shop, I could definitely do that if you are curious about quality with the real Uggs versus a dupe that's more considerable to an Ugg. Just let me know down in the comments below, and I can definitely get some and do a review on that for you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I absolutely love them. I hope to see you guys in some pairs, because y'all, they're gonna last you for years to come. Good quality, and again, I think they're super cute. So thank y'all so much for watching this review, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.